Welcome to the Soulful Badass podcast. This is for all you souls who are ready to listen to your intuition and live life on your terms. I'm Rachel Jackson. I'm a mindset coach and intuitive mentor, and I'm here to guide you to live the most fulfilled, authentic, and abundant life that you were born for. Now let's dive in each week and have some amazing conversations, and let's light that soul on fire. Hi everyone, welcome to today's podcast episode. Today I want to help you deal with the chaos you might be feeling when you are manifesting some epic dreams. And I say this because I attract and I put out there, I manifest people to me who have amazing dreams. And I'm talking game changers, big impact players, people who are here to make a difference in this world. So if you've been listening to this podcast for a while, that's you. So welcome. And you might not have seen yourself this way, but you have some big dreams. And I know that. And I know that you've been working towards them and you've been asking the universe for them. And that's brilliant. And what tends to happen when we have big dreams is there often needs to be a lot of realignment, a lot of unlearning, and a lot of change in order to make them happen, which can be scary. None of us really like change. It's something, we're taught to fear. But actually, within the unknown, that's when we find our deepest parts of us that end up being our most powerful parts. So I want to talk you through this change so that you don't fear it. You might know it as the tower moment if you're used to the tarot cards. And what this is it's when you've asked for all the things that you want. And if you're at that point where you feel like the world around you might be crumbling, everything's upside down, everything's a bit of a mess, and you're thinking, well, this isn't what I asked for. What I want you to first off think is, this is amazing. I am getting what I asked for or something better. So if you're in the middle of a tower moment at the moment and you are feeling like things are crumbling outside of you, then please know that you are getting what you asked for or something more. The universe doesn't know the word no. It doesn't say no to anything. It says not yet, or I'm bringing you something better. It never denies your dreams. So whatever you've been asking for, you are never going to be unheard in that dream. It is going to come to you. So that's where belief really comes in. Know that it's happening. Know that this tower moment, I keep saying tarot, but tower moment is actually leading to that point. It's leading to your heaven on earth coming into reality. But when we ask for something new, and often our big dreams are something new because we've been playing an old role in our life. We've been playing a lesser character than what we were meant to be. So when we ask for these big dreams and we set ourselves up and we say exactly what it is that we want to bring in, or there's a version of you that you want to bring in, or that feeling that you want to feel, what we then tend to do is we need to make space for it. We need to make space for the new to come in. We need to make space for new habits, new thoughts, new beliefs. And to do that, we've got to move through a level of upgrading and elevating. And that to us can feel a little uncomfortable. Because as your outside world is moving through this energetic shift, what's actually happening is things are dropping away whilst your world is elevating. Things that aren't aligned in that new paradigm, that new timeline, start to drop away. And that's where we get this friction and this level of uncomfortableness. So if you've been feeling that or you felt it in the past, what can happen is you can sometimes start to cling on to the old. So when things start to fall away, we have a choice. We can either hold on with everything we've got to everything that feels comfortable, feels normal, but isn't necessarily good for us, or we can let go and we can allow things to move through. So if you're in this period of change and you're feeling uncomfortable, I've got a few things to help you move through this with a bit more ease. One thing, the universe is never doing it to you. It is always doing it for you. And I say this all the time, the universe is always working for you. Even when it feels like it's bringing bad things into your life, it's only us and our ego that says whether things are bad or good. The universe just sees it as moving things out your way to bring you what you want or bring you something better. It never does anything to harm you or hinder you. What it does is it does things to move things in order to bring in the better thing that you've asked for. But at the time, it can feel uncomfortable. So remember, it is your ego telling you it is happening to you. And actually, the universe is saying, I'm doing this for you. This is what you wanted and so much more. And the thing is, it's not just what you wanted from your desires point of view. It's what you set in stone before coming to this lifetime. You'll have had some pinnacle desires that have been dropped into your soul, your core being. And that is because they're the things you are meant to accomplish in this life. They're the things that you are meant to learn and move through in this life. So if you're having a big tower moment, that does not mean that you have done this to yourself. You have probably set this in stone as a soul long before coming to this lifetime, and it is part of your mission. There is something big here that you are meant to allow in. And just take that message in. There's something big that you are meant to allow in. So you might have suddenly changed. You might have suddenly outgrown your friends. You might have outgrown your partner. You might have outgrown your job. You might have changed a whole lot. But that is not anybody's fault. And you were meant to change. So please don't hold yourself back thinking, why have I done this? Just keep going. Keep moving forward, because it is something on your life path you were meant to have done. So if you're feeling this tower energy, know that you can work through it and know that it is happening for you. And there is something bigger on the other side. You can never connect the dots at the time. So please stop trying. Stop wondering what's happening. Stop wondering what to do. You've got to start just following the next step and know that you are completely guided. So let yourself work through this energy without any judgment, without any angst or feeling like, why have you done this? Maybe I should have just settled. You were never meant to settle. So keep going, keep moving through, and remember this is happening for you. Next, I want to tell you everything is temporary. Literally everything is temporary. Now, successful people know that when these moments come, there is something exciting coming on the other side. They do not worry that these moments are going to last forever. They never think like that. All they think is what good is coming off the back of this. And that's the difference between ultra successful people and people who stop themselves reaching that level of success. So which one do you want to be? Do you want to be stuck in the camp of this is happening to me? I should just go back to what I did. I should, just be happy with what I've got. Or do you think, no, my dreams are worthy. They're obviously happening because everything's temporary and this is working to get me there. So bring it on. Bring on that success, all that success and more. That is where you need to be thinking. If you're in this moment, keep yourself motivated by this is happening for you. And it is happening to make you more successful than you've ever been in your life. And everything's temporary. This chaos is not going to stay forever. And on the other side of the chaos is absolute magic. So remember, everything is temporary, and let yourself just feel that and know when you get up every day and things are feeling tight or things are feeling heavy, everything is temporary and this is happening for my best. That is how you manage moving through this chaos. And the last thing is what successful people really do when things are going wrong for them or things are feeling like this. They do not look outside of themselves to fix the problem. Looking outside of yourself is fixing something that has already happened in the past. Everything you have outside of you now is a past manifestation. It's things that have happened from the past. Your thoughts have generated, but there's always a time lag. So if you start to fix anything outside of you now, what you're actually doing is all you're doing is creating more of it to fix in the future. Whereas what you can start to do is go within. What is these outside situations telling you about you? What are you ready to let go of? What beliefs are you ready to change? Where are you not setting yourself boundaries? Where are you feeling less than when you should be feeling worthy? They are giving you gifts. So stop looking outside of yourself for the answer. Stop looking at all around at what's happening and trying to fix that, because that's not going to fix anything. What's showing up outside of you is a reflection of how you can fix your inner world so that you create a better outer world. So we've got to go within. We've got to do the work. We've got to heal the ego. We've got to heal the beliefs. We've got to heal the trauma. We've got to heal the patterns that have been coming up for us. And that is how you really start to make ultimate shifts. And your end goal, that end desire, comes in quicker because you're ready for receiving it. So start to go within and start to use this information to help you move forward, because that is where the magic is. If you need any help and support with that, I offer one-on-ones, and that I've also got loads of programs which will help you dive deep. So please reach out. But I definitely would recommend Accelerate or Magnificence if you are dealing with a lot of stuff from your ego. They're absolutely perfect for that. But just to put this into even better terms so that you start to see how things have to move. If you want a new job, if you've manifested an amazing new promotion at work, you do not continue doing both jobs. You don't get your new job and think this is amazing, and then you still stay in the other job. That just doesn't happen. You let the other job go, you move into your new one, you love it. Or if you're buying a new house, a new car, you get the new car, you give the old one back, or you sell it, or whatever you do with it. You do not keep both cars. You don't keep both cars, one for like a rainy day, one for a better day. No, you get rid of the old car. And this is the same thing with the tower moment. It's asking you, what do you need to get rid of? What is your old car that you are hanging on to? What's that old job that you're still trying to do whilst you're stepping into the new one? You can't keep doing both. So what do you need to let go of? The sooner you release and let go and say it will be what it's meant to be, the sooner things will start to get easier. So please have a think. If you've been in this tower moment and you have been feeling this energy, there has been a lot of it happening this year for lots and lots of people. So you are not alone, but there is ways to move through it quickly. Stop holding on to that old job, that old car, that old house. We don't do that. We move on to the next. So if you can do that with your physical things and you can do that with your career, do it with everything. You've got to let go. You've got to let certain things go to allow the new in. And sometimes that's uncomfortable. If you're changing cars, you've got to get your whole car cleaned. You've got to do all of that. You've got to get it roadworthy for the garage, blah, blah, blah. Same with your house. If you move in house, oh my God, how stressful is that? But look at it at the end when you have that beautiful new home. That is exactly what you're doing. You're causing yourself the chaos for the better on the other side. So please trust. Have some trust and let things go. And reach out. You do not have to do this alone. When I was at my biggest tower moment and I was going through a divorce, I was never alone. I reached out to friends, I reached out to families, I reached out to coaches. That was when the epic changes happened in my life, and they continue to do so. So please, whatever's going on for you, reach out, get support. You are never, ever alone. And you've got this, and everything is temporary. Love you. I hope that one helps. Bye.